Age. So age means enhanced data rate for GSM evolution. Enhanced data rate for the global evolution, or we can say GSM evolution. The enhanced data rate for the GSM evolution, also known as enhanced GPRS or INT single carrier or enhanced data rate for global evolution, is a digital mobile phone telephony that allows improved data transmission rate as a backward compatible extension of GSM. It was developed on the GSM network beginning in 2003, initially by the Singular in US. So previously it was assumed to be an evolution of GPRS HSCST. So it was named as eGPRS or ECST. It is also known as enhanced data rate for the GSM evolution, which improves the data transmission rate and reliability. It is considered as pre-3G technology in USA. The Edge is actually the extension of TDMA Personal Mobile Communication System IS-136, and it is named as IS-136HS. So Edge for the TDMA has two operational modes, Edge Compact and Edge Classic. We will be considering the European standard Edge. So with some improvement in the existing GSM network, it can be used for obtaining high data rates. Through the introduction of sophisticated method of coding and transmitting data, the Edge delivers higher bit rate per radio channel, resulting in threefold increase in capacity and performance compared with an ordinary GSM GPRS connection. The Edge can be used for any Edge can be used for any packet switch application such as an internet connection, and it is superset to GPRS, and it can function on any network with GPRS deployed on it, which provide the carrier implements the necessary upgrade. It requires no hardware or software changes to be made in GSM core network. The Edge compatible transceiver units must be installed, and the base station subsystem need to be upgraded to support the Edge. If the operator already has this in place, the network can be upgraded to Edge by activating an optional software. So Edge can carry a bandwidth up to 500 kbps for 4 time slots in packet mode, and this means it can handle 4 times as much traffic as standard. Next is edge architecture. So, before going to the edge architecture, we will see the features of edge. So, features of edge, there are three features: use of 8PSK, slow frequency hopping, link quality control using link adaptation mechanism. So, first, use of 8PSK. In this, for high data rate mode, instead of GMSK, 8PSK is used, and at lower data rate, the GMSK is used. In 8PSK, 3 bits are transmitted per data cycle, per data symbol. Hence, high data rate is achieved with the same 200 kHz channel spacing. Hence, the data rate also increases by the factor of 3. In 8PSK, to maintain the shape of the GMSK spectrum and to fit it into the same 200 kHz, into the same 200 kHz channel spacing. In 8PSK, to maintain the shape of the GMSK spectrum and to fit it into the same 200 kHz channel spacing, the baseband pulse is applied. It is linear version of the GMSK pulse shape calculated according to the Laurent method. In 8PSK, the number of states of the with the algorithm applied at the receiver are more as compared to GMSK modulation. Hence, to avoid this, it uses a selected suboptimism algorithm. Slow frequency hopping, it is also present in GSM, but it is an optional feature. In this technique, the different carriers are used for each encoded block. These carriers are allocated according to the hopping pattern generated, and it provides security to the data along with the increase in the system capacity. Now, the frequency hopping is actually the form of the frequency diversity, and it helps in reducing the channel fading. It also deals with the co-channel interference up to some extent. Next is link quality control using link adaptation mechanism. So, based on the data received by the MS, the BS determines the modulation and channel coding to be used in the edge, as it has a two modulation scheme, namely GMSK and 8PSK. So, it employs 9 channel coding method. So here is the architecture. Now the edge data bus structure means it is the data bus applied in edge is very much similar to the GSM data bus. When 8 PSK is used, the 8 level data symbols are used instead of binary symbols. The bus consists of 3 tail bits on both the sides of the bus, 58 data symbols of user data on both the sides, 26 training bits same as in GSM bus, and 8.25 guard bits. So in edge, the total information bits are 348. If 8 PSK is used and 116 information bits are present if GMSK is used. The multi-frame structure is similar to that of the GPRS. One multi-frame is equal to 52 frames. So the number of data blocks here are 12. Every 13th frame carries timing advanced information. Hence the maximum data rate is 59.2 kbps if 8 PSK is used, and it is 185.6 kbps if GMSK is used. Then the radio block in the edge, it is the smallest data unit transmitted in the edge system, and it contains 1 or 2 PDU, that is a packet data unit. So the radio blocks are sent after interleaving of 4 frames. Each radio block is transmitted over a different carriers as frequency hopping is must. So each encoded radio 1392 bits when 8 PSK is used and 464 bits when GMSK is used. Now the user channel coding rates are in between 0.38 to 1. So the modulation and coding scheme in edge. Here the bit error rate is significantly depend upon the channel conditions. Hence the link quality control can be thought of function of modulation and coding schemes. It depends upon the adaptive selection of the modulation and coding schemes. The link adaptation, which is a part of LQC, that is link quality control, allows a changes in modulation and coding scheme whenever channel quality changes. The link adaptation scheme regularly determines the link quality and it selects the modulation and coding scheme accordingly to enhance the user bit rate. For obtaining a maximum throughput and robustness of the channel, there are two possibilities of the quality of the channels, that is they are case 1 and 2. In case 1, when the channel quality is good, that is high SNR, that is data rate is high, and case 2, when the channel quality is not good, that is low SNR, so data rate is less temporarily, so more robust coding scheme is chosen. So the incremental redundancy means it is another way to cope up with the link quality variations. So in this scheme, the information is first sent with a very little coding, yielding a high bit rate if coding is immediately successful. If decoding fails, then additional coded bits are sent until decoding succeeds, that is, it reuses the erroneous block of data in repeated error detection. The more coding that has to be sent, the lower the resulting bit rate and the higher the delay. For initial condition, the incremental redundancy is based on a link quality parameter. Edge also support a combined link adaptation and incremental redundancy scheme. So edge means what? Its abbreviation is enhanced data rate for GSM evolution. Also the modulation technique used here is GMSK and 8 PSK. The symbol rate in edge is 270 kilosymbols per second. Data rate is up to 384 kilobits kb per second. Coding scheme used is MCS1 to MCS9. Resegmentation of the data is possible. Throughput and data rate is 3 or 4 times more than GPRS. Also standard defined for it is standard defined for digital mobile phone telephony. Flexibility in choosing a modulation and coding scheme is modulation and coding scheme is determined by the channel quality. So this is all about edge. Next is the advantages. It has a adaptability to the existing system like GPRS, HSCST, that is high speed circuit switch data and specifications. It does not require new system to be developed for deploying it. Also, Edge or eGPRS can be operated on existing frequency spectrum, that is 800 MHz and 1800 MHz and 1900 MHz. It is cost effective since it requires a small unit of improvement and enhancement on existing network. It provides thrice as better speed as GPRS done. Also, it improves the performance of existing application and the route for new applications like video calls on mobile, etc. Faster data rate, faster data transfer rate up to 384 kbps. Also, edge technology, here higher data throughput. It support various download files types, rapid internet and web connectivity, and service available for edge phone without traffic. There are some disadvantages of edge. Here extra mobile terminal hardware and software is required, and edge require a base station modifications. It is frequently referred as 2.75G. So in here MCS1 to MCS4 uses GMS scale and almost equal coding scheme as that of the GPRS, providing a data rate of maximum 17.6 kbps. Now the MCS5 to MCS9 uses 8 PSK and it gives the data rate of almost 59.2 kbps per time slot. The MCS are divided into 3 different families depending on the difference in payload sizes. So these are A, B and C. It consists of 4 basic units of 37 octets each, where MCS6 has 2 basic units and MCS3 has only a single basic unit. Similarly, the radio block of other families are shown as different number of PDUs are transmitted in 20 milliseconds of radio block duration. The different data rates are achieved. For retransmission, same MCS or different MCS of the same family is permitted. So in the coding process, at the output of convolutional encoder, there are 2 or 3 different schemes, P1, P2 or P3 for puncturing of data bits is applied. The first encoded block undergoes P1 puncturing, and if there are errors in it, then the bits obtained by P2 puncturing are transmitted and previously received data block is decoded again. As it has more number of parity bits, high quality of error correction is achieved. So in the next lecture we will see SMS and all.